We won! I'm back. I'm dry. And I want to see what our upgrades are. What do we unlock? Oh, okay, well, we got 1.5. Prostate? Just kidding. It's prostrate. Gain 2 mantra. Gain one vulnerable. Okay. Add an insight into your deck. Blasphemy. Divinity. Upon entering the stance, gain 3 energy. Attacks deal triple damage. Okay, so that's what Divinity is. Enter Divinity. Die next turn. That's comical. I love it. Anyway, we won our last run. It was due to a good top deck, but we only had the win due to a good top deck because I played really badly due to a full bladder. That's my personal opinion, at least. Okay, what do we want here? I think, I mean, I really like having extra energy to begin with. I think I'd like to get a random rare card. What the heck is Devil Form? Gain 9 plated armor? That's insane. That's unbelievable. I mean, yeah, I'll do it. I mean, it's expensive, don't get me wrong. And as we get later and later into the game, it is going to seem a lot less good. Because, I mean, someone's hitting you for 50, getting 9 plated armor doesn't feel as nice. But, still. Okay. Just thinking. For now, think I would like to have Crush Joints. Halt is interesting now that I've played a little, because I realize you can play Halt while you're in Wrath, and then swap out of it. But I don't think we're going to be able to easily swap out of Wrath for now, so give me Crush Joints, and I'm assuming that maybe, you know, it'll get, we could probably get rid of a Defend here. I'm assuming it'll get more interesting when it's upgraded. I'm going to get rid of a couple of cards just because, you know, early on and also forever, having a thin deck tends to be pretty useful. 9 plated armor, it buys us so much. Let me put it this way. We can make a lot of mistakes if we have 9 plated armor. So this time, I don't think we really care about making Crush Joints effect work. We'd rather just get the lethal. You literally cannot hurt us. Check this out, okay? Get 2 energy. No, I'm dumb. Well, no, I'm not dumb because we're going to kill you. Got to be real cautious with this. Deal 5 damage. Whenever this enemy takes damage, gain 2 block. I just don't see it. I really like Scry and Draw. Don't screw me. I would say that's pretty much like the dictionary definition of you screwed me. Mercury Hourglass is fine. I don't know if it doesn't seem like a mantra deck yet. Let me put it that way. Just thinking. Gain 2 energy at the start of your next X turns. It's pretty interesting. And it's on sale. Path to Victory, though. Cost 0 this turn. I like it. Let's give it a shot. It's a little basic. And I'm sorry, but I feel like we had to dodge the elites there. Yes. Just because, you know, we got screwed so bad picking up Mercury Hourglass. It's my own fault for going for the risk. Yo, powers are upgraded by default. Well, when we take them, that's great news. It's a skill. You're vulnerable. But we are going to take 6 damage. But you're going to die next turn for sure. We don't even need to play Devil Form, which is probably actually called Diva Form, but... I did like Protect last time. You know what I really liked? Lesson Learned. Scry 5 is kind of... it's fun. I like to scry, even if I don't think I did it right at all last time. So we like this. If we could get out of Wrath, we would really like to, but I don't think we can. I think we actually have these guys handled. Basically, I was just gonna say we want to. Oh, this carries over turn to turn. How interesting. Well, Diva form, whatever, is just so unbelievably strong. I mean, 12 block for 3 is relatively bad. You're gonna do 16 damage. I thought it would work. Whatever, you're not gonna hit me. 12 block for 3 is relatively bad, but 3 for 12 block every turn, and then if you get hit once, it's 11 block the next turn, etc., etc. It's like, it's amazing. It's incredible. We do suffer from a lack of ability to deal damage right now, which is actually why I'm pretty stoked that we have Mercury Hourglass. It's an easier way for us to kill enemies over time. I just don't see Bowling Bash as being useful. I'd rather have, like, actual AoE. Anyway, I'm kind of spinning my wheels conversationally here. We want this not to exhaust and cost 0. That seems like an amazing upgrade. We will trigger a trap on this one, and sure, give me a curse. Hopefully we'll get a chance to remove it, but we don't really care about our HP as we approach this boss fight. Gain 7 block. No. That won't be necessary. Go ahead and hit him. We can scribe both of those to the bottom. I don't really understand our deck yet. But there's definitely not to say that it's bad. I mean, I can't stress enough getting 12 block per turn is, like, hilarious. And all I can think about is the idea that... Hold on. Can only be played if this is the only attack in your hand. Deal 30 damage. Why not give it a shot? Who cares if we lose? We're trying out new characters. This could be 80 damage via Eruption. I think we do, like, Crush Joints. It's not always going to be able to be enabled, but... So, it's going to be able to be enabled here. But we really have to swap next turn. Now that we're in Wrath. If we don't swap, we're actually dead. Which would be hilarious. Gain 7 block, scry 3. So now I'm like, well, we might not be dead, but we'll be close. Because you're only doing 48 damage. It's a little less than I thought. Do we want to get rid of all of them? I don't think so. I think we want to get rid of these 2. Then Path to Victory. Then we scry 2. We can't play Diva form. We can play Vigilance, though. So we're taking 17 damage. Was it worth it? Oh, in, like, no way, shape, or form. We really just want Diva form, and we got it, thankfully, so... That's worth a ton, but now we want to kill you. So I was going to say getting into Wrath would be nice. We're going to draw 1. Let's Crush Joints. Can't get Signature Move to work, but that's okay. 6 damage is nothing. In fact... Even 12 damage is nothing. Ah, we had extra energy because we left calm. Get ready. That's going to be our most common mistake, probably. So we... I didn't mean to... I meant to play Crush Joints. What's wrong, dude? Burns could still hurt us. Whatever, dude. We can... If you want to do 28 damage, I was just going to say, it doesn't bother me much. Doesn't bother me much. I think I've screwed this up quite considerably. Oh, a free burn. Cool. Well, it really comes down to the next turn. Can I kill you? Or can I put up enough block? Well, I don't think I can kill you. If I enter Vigilance, we need to get to 24. You know? I think this only takes us to 22. I'm embarrassed. I'm upset. I'm beside myself. I'm not pleased with that. And I basically did it entirely to myself. I think we just played really badly there and got a little bit out of our depth. It happens. Give me a random rare card. Nirvana. Whenever you play a card, upgrade it for the rest of combat. Seems pretty good. Start here. Didn't draw at turn 1. Sorry, it's a very annoying sound. So if we do 9 damage and then 12 damage, you'll be killed. We'll have 5 versus 12, we'll take 7. If we play these two, we only take 2 damage. Oh, we can actually... No, we don't want to play that still. It's a little bit slower, but we take, in all likelihood, a lot less damage as a result. So, very, very hard to be upset about this. I still, you got to keep in mind... I don't know anything about this character yet. We won one run where we had 5 energy, which automatically makes me think that, we were out of control. Things got maybe very lucky for us. Hold on. I'm on my headphone cord. Gain 5 block. Whenever this card is retained, increase its block by 2. I don't think that's that good. I think Wave of the Hand to apply a status effect is worth something. Whether or not... we'll be able to apply that status effect most of the time remains to be seen. I definitely, if possible... Sure. Basically, I want more damage and I want stance flexibility. I think those are the 2 things that, as of right now, I'm like, I think that's the most important thing for us. Maybe. So right off the bat, we got a lot of momentum on this turn. And you're not attacking us, which I just have to say is a truly terrible decision. I think we want even more... Not being able to exit stance is like a really bad thing for us. Innates? Okay, that's a good upgrade. I could have looked at the other stuff, but... We're going to be spending a lot of time talking. So let's not do this time, and instead maybe fight 1 or 2 elites. Let's try something. Start with Vigilance, draw some cards. Then, exit stance. I did it wrong, and that's completely okay. We're playing a bunch of cards, they're getting upgraded. I don't know, man, Nirvana's it's a strange setup for us here, but that's okay. I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, what I mean is we're going to be spending a lot of time on this episode. Why did I think that was going to give me block? Because our other one does, that's right. We're going to spend a lot of time talking on this episode, so I don't think every decision needs to be talked about that much if it's related to characters we played as in the past. I don't get this. Sure, it's 15 damage upgraded, but I don't think any of these are that good. Come on. Hit me with some goodness is what I was going to hopefully go for there, but nothing. All right. Let's start with Miracle, Nirvana. You love it. Put me into Vigilance. Sorry, Calmness. I'd really rather apply Vulnerability, but Weakness is okay. Yeah. Let's start with the Weakness, okay? And I think we'll actually use our Strength Potion as well. So you're not going to hit that hard. This is not that amazing for us right now. But, I'm just going to say, once we get into Wrath, we get 2 energy back. Then we can do 20 and go back to Calm. And I think we'll just pop this. And do I really want... Yeah, let's not go back to calm. Sorry, go back to none. And then I did play another skill because I want the energy back if possible. Wave of the hand. It does weaken you. It is a skill, but it does weaken you. But I'd rather just kill you. That's a much more compelling argument. Good point. I do like the ability to enter Wrath. Honestly, heal me, but give me Parasite. Because I definitely want to go for this again. I want to go for the Elite. So we got Nirvana right out of the gate. None of these really do much. We want big Wrath turn. That's the big one for us. Like, this doesn't do much. We could hit you a few times, but... Actually, we should have played our defense just to get them upgraded. That's new to me, though, so cut me some freaking slack, dude. So I think the best play for us is Eruption Strike. Crescendo Eruption does more damage, but it also exhausts, and I'd rather keep it around. So let's make you vulnerable, hit you, and then exit the stance while hitting you hard again. We do get hit for 18. That's pretty typical, though. So I'm like, Crescendo, then this would do 44 damage, but that's not enough to get the kill. I mean, I do really like... What about Crescendo Strike? 26 plus 18, 41 damage. There's not much point to Eruption for 22, then Empty Body. I think you'd rather Crescendo Strike for 13? Empty Body? That doesn't make any sense. There is a point, and the point is the vulnerability. So I think this is fine. Might not kill you next turn, but we got a good chance. Yeah, that's fine. Toxic Egg and Entropic Brew are both very good. What is Insight? Draw 2 cards for 0? Yeah. Yeah, I think I can get down with that. This is a hard one. Shuffle an upgraded Insight into your draw pile. Interesting. You're hitting for a lot. I was kind of hoping for like an explosive potion, but... Alright, safety I think is a little better here, but I might be wrong. We're gonna take a lot of damage turn 1. What else is new on this fight? Okay, so we do like Insight, but first, excuse me, I was gonna say, where's my frickin' safety? 12 block, and we're taking 16. So if we can kill an enemy, all is forgiven. But we are weak. That's okay, though. Mostly, we want to do 25 damage to you next turn. It's not easy with 3 energy. Yeah, I think we're dead again. Whoops. Yeah, just kill me or whatever. Okay, try me again, all right? This is... I can't believe the stroke of luck we got in our first episode to get so wombo combo happy. Getting a little twisted up here. Start me with the typical enemies have 1 HP. And hopefully we can get a free elite and get started. Every Slay the Spire character requires a little bit of extra, you know, a little bit of extra gas. I'm gonna try Halt. I want to try a lot of stuff as this character. What the heck is that? Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, scry 3. You know what I like about that? There's nothing we can do to miss the trigger. That's what I like about that. Why was I so worried? You have 1 HP. Interesting. Gain 1 intangible and end your turn. At the start of your next turn, deal 15 damage. Exhaust. I think that seems very interesting. I'm willing to give that a real chance. I don't know, man. I think you'd rather get more draw out of Vigilance on these for now. And we are going to get a free elite, which is always nice. We just wanted no pain. We got no pain. Ooh, exhaust up to 2 cards. Enter calm. I do kind of like that. But, dude, I also like fasting. Not in real life. You know, I eat a lot. But gain 3 artifact really helps us out against a lot of the most annoying enemies. So we could go here and remove pain. Or we could go here, fight an elite. I don't know, but I think we want to try this. Although pain is very dangerous. We don't really care about fasting. And like the damage sucks. But it is what it is, right? Like from pain, what are you supposed to do? There's not a whole lot we can do to kind of control our situation there. I do want to point out that once we lose... Oh, we have Scry here. We know we're going to draw with Vigilance, so we might as well. We still, at some point, need to hit these enemies, right? Like, we don't have a lot that actually damages them. So I'm going to take what I assume is going to be an incredibly nasty turn this time. We need to be able to hit enemies, which to me means we need to be in Wrath, like, a lot of the time. We can enter Calm next turn. Hopefully, I don't know. This is starting to strike me as, like... Might have been wise for us to maybe not fight this elite unless we get a great relic, but... I don't know, I could be wrong. Omamori is pretty good. We need damage. So I will just take Cut Through Fate. Basically, I don't want to say Sight Unseen, but... Now we can actually buy something useful at our shop, maybe. I think we want to use our Flex Potion on the boss as well. Don't get me wrong, I'm stoked about Vault. Like... Hold on, 966 doesn't quite get you. 976, it's like 3 short. So I think we like this. Get rid of both of those. And honestly, just draw 2 of these. I think we'll be able to get you anyway. But don't get me wrong, it's an extremely interesting character. I loved that first run. Now I'm just trying to figure out how to get back to it. This is just so bad. Like, now that we're past the enemies that could possibly, like, just die to this, I don't think it's very good. I think being able to exit stances is fine, plus we don't want to get stuck in Wrath. What's cause out? Draw cards until your hand is full. I mean, what is the upgrade? Starts at 3, maybe? Nope. So you basically have to retain this forever. I don't think it's very good. I don't. I'm sorry. I think we can afford to dump a strike. And I'm like, how do we get more damage? Well, by not getting rid of a strike. Yeah, but like... Thanks, I know. But also, I have to... It's not that good. I actually think Sands of Time could be good against this guy. Yeah, you know what? I'm willing to admit that maybe on this one, Sands of Time could be the dream that we're looking for. Hopefully. So... I don't think we really care about vaults on this turn. Really want to split him next turn. I think playing Vault appropriately, and then for sure... Oh, thank God. For sure, using Fasting and then playing the Flex Potion is also very good. I think that's where you want to be. So, gain the artifact, use the Flex Potion. Just hit me with a quick defend. Everything's fine right now. That's what we like. Oh, but we're gonna... No, we're not gonna lose Vault. Hold on. We definitely... I think we just want to retain this still. Do I want to hit you again? And I gotta hit you. Like, I don't want to take the damage, but I have extra strength. So I pretty much have to commit to hitting you. At some point. Should have played Halt first. It's my bad. I forgot it would end our turn. So we love this. It would be nice to get into Judgment first, but you can't always get what you want. Let's enter Calmness now. And we'll cut through Fate just to, you know, cycle our deck through. Sands of Time. Oh, it gets retained for the whole fight? That's incredible. Like, so now it costs 0 forever? I thought that's absurdly good then. Wow, I feel like a real dummy. Well, let's start with a quick little block. Then exit stance. We get a bunch of energy back. I'll hit you for 25, of course. Why wouldn't I? I'll even hit you for another 13 after that. Oh, it's so good now. Especially in a thin deck. I'm like, this is a dream come true. We don't even need our Wrath as much. I mean, come on, you still want it a little bit. I think you definitely like that. And then pretty much, like, Sands of Time is our win condition. So, pretty much my whole run, keep in mind we're 5 strength up right now, so it seems even easier than it is, unfortunately. Our whole run right now is just retain that and then kill with it. Dude, Deviform was so good. Judgment was pretty good too. But I really like that, especially if we get an energy relic, and we got the best of all energy relics. So now I think we got a little bit of a run that could start to squeeze enemies out, you know? We got plated armor so we can hang. I don't mind Vault here. Might as well play Halt. Halt then Vault. Maybe they named them that way for a reason. And we just, I'll tell you, we love Diva form. And this is a run that is not focused on Judgment at all. It's focused, it's a war of attrition. I think we still like Halt. Actually, we do want to exit stance if possible. So I think we like all of it if we can draw, which we can't. So we'll just, I think we'll save that for next turn. Seems useful. I don't really want to enter Judgment, to be honest with you. Not really intended to be salty in the slightest. I just don't think it's necessary. Yeah, like, I mean, I feel so much more in control than on a typical run. Or than on our previous attempts, at least. Gain energy at the start of your next X+1 turns. I have a rule now in Slay the Spire, which is like... Oh, definitely. Hit me with this. Pull... At this point, you can probably pull a basic defend out, because we have Diva form. I appreciate that. Sure, it was expensive-ish. Don't think we need to gain any more artifacts. Anyway, what's my rule? You're like, what's the rule, dude? You've been talking it up for 10 seconds now. Like, quit teasing. My rule is if it's not useful right now, let's not get it. Let's save it for later, you know? And you're not gonna like this. I got rid of Judgment. I do think it could be situationally useful. But I think it's not that good yet. I think this is a run where maybe we could afford to pull it. And maybe I've just made the dumbest... Maybe it's like getting rid of Bash in a normal... What am I trying to say here? Maybe it's like getting rid of Bash in a Ironclad deck. But I don't think so. I think we love that. We love this. I think we love this. I thought we had enough energy left to play that. That's okay. Dude, I think... Now I'm like, okay, but how are we going to get enough damage done? Good question. How are we going to get enough damage done? We still have to be able to kill enemies. Did a number of my plated armor there for sure. Well, most of the time, they're not going to do that much damage. That's the easy thing to say there. Why would you click enter? Oh, my egg. He is very dumb. Okay, dump those two. Get him out of here, dude. We should exit stance. We can Sands of Time and kill you. Oh my god, if it's just the dumbest mistake. I'm out of practice. I'm used to using the Switch controller. We really want to kill you, if possible, with Ritual Dagger. I'll stall as long as I have to stall. You know, just because we made a mistake there, here's the dirty little secret, okay? We have to kill you. Here's the dirty little secret, okay? It's Ascension 0. You can make some dumb mistakes and win on Ascension 0. You can also make some dumb mistakes and lose badly, as we've proven recently. Miracle's great. Diva Form's lovely. Might as well fast, then when we kill this guy, it's not going to be a problem. I forgot Diva Form wasn't fully upgraded yet. It needs to hit level 12, or it needs to hit 12 damage, but that's okay. Start here. It's a bad play because it means we don't get a cheaper Sands of Time in the future, but it also lethaled the guy and saved us from taking damage. So it doesn't seem that bad. I think we want to draw... I think we draw twice, right? We don't draw at all? Am I insane? Maybe? Anyway, we have to get Ritual Dagger to work. Because we got rid of Judgment, we gotta... It's a great turn for that. We should have... This doesn't matter if we hit him once. Because we got rid of Judgment, we really need to make Ritual Dagger pop. So I like this. Brain fart, just a little. Okay. So we have lethal next turn. I would prefer not to use it. I would prefer to just Ritual Dagger. We're shuffling like a lot. We don't have to do it on this turn, so I would like to just weaken you to the point that you're, like, destined to die next turn, to Ritual Dagger, and then we can start to get one good attack popping. Okay, now we're cruising a little bit. We're back. Hopefully. I do think we want some vulnerability. It's going to take us a while to get it going. I think definitely we want that. We definitely do want to upgrade... I think we'll skip the shop for now. Definitely do want to upgrade Crush Joints as well, because we want to be able to kill enemies easily, of course. 50, 48. Okay, so hit him. This does 30 damage, so start there. Definitely draw Sands of Time, and it'll be good on the next turn. You want to go Vigilance? We're not going to exit next turn. So I think I'd rather just... We're not going to exit Calmness, I mean. So I think I'd rather just hit you and hope that we can get maybe... something going here. Like, this is a great turn for Diva form, followed by maybe a strike. And we should be able to Sands of Time you next turn. I think we want to get rid of all of them. 12 plus 26. It's just enough. Might as well fast, just to get it out of the deck. It's not like he was ever going to hurt us at all, but... so we did that exclusively to enable vulnerability. You're not going to hit me at all, so I think we're fine. Okay, I'm starting to... It took me half an hour, but I feel like I'm back in the groove here. I still do think we have a lot of... we have a dearth of damage. Like, we'd really... I am going to rest here just to be safe, but we really want to pick up our damage potential a little bit. It's tough. Pretty good chance we could exit next turn. I'd rather just get the artifact going, I think. And we want to hold Sands of Time, preferably until it costs 0. But getting Diva form out there is really nice. Okay, so let's start here. You're doing 14 damage, which means you're doing 0. Now we can start to crush joints. And really... I don't know. Maybe we should have played Sands of Time there. The good thing is, by not playing Sands of Time, they can't take it out of my deck. This guy taking a strike scares the crap out of me. So I'm like, man, is my deck that bad? That you would choose to take a strike? That seems... That's insulting. Well, I don't want to super overkill you. Let's not be dumb. So just hold Ritual Dagger for now. Right now, I feel good. I feel safe. We're just kind of ignoring stances. And I think that's okay. I'll play this for 2. It doesn't bother me. As of right now, that doesn't really seem to be that much of a problem. It does say kill an enemy. It doesn't say a non-minion enemy. Yeah, it did work. Okay. So we'd like to play, like... Well... Here's the thing. It only got rid of one of them, but you want to give it a try, right? And what do we draw next turn? We probably don't need Vault, but let's keep it up just in case. He's only 6 strength up. It's not that much. Honestly, we did need it. And unlike Wraith form, no crush joints. It doesn't really hurt us here. It doesn't take decks away in the future, basically. Okay, so we want to see if we can. We want Vigilance, which is great. Then Empty Fist. We'll play a Defend just so we can crush joints and get this purged. Cut through Fate. Draw the Halt. 28, not taking any damage. Anytime we're not taking damage, I'm just going to hit him with the Sands of Time, and I'm not going to sweat it too much. This is what I mean, though, when I say I think we still could use a little bit of damage. We got almost, I don't want to call it an infinite here, because I don't think that's the case at all. But in case you're not following what's happening here, and I'm just going to keep this so we can use it next turn. I really wanted to get the vulnerability going. We just keep exiting stance, entering stance, exiting stance, entering stance. And it doesn't give us lethality, but it's really good. In fact, we probably want to keep that around. So, you know, you enter stance, and you get the scries and the shuffles and the et ceteras, and then we'll exit stance, like so. Then we'll play a halt, followed by a crush joints, which puts more vulnerability on you. Then we can hit you, and that's a real nasty one. 28, you're doing 32. I'd rather take no damage. It gives us more score, which gets us to unlocks faster. So this, I'm having a great time right now, because I really feel like we've unlocked kind of a new style of playing as this character. A little bit more defensively minded. A little bit more Jeet Kune Do. Choose Smite or Safety. Getting 12 block or 16 block for 1 every turn is pretty good. Enter Divinity, die next turn is way too dangerous for us now. Dude, Lesson Learned is so good, but I don't think that's how we kill enemies. And I don't think it's a little late, but I don't think it's what we want. I think we want Smite or Safety, and most of the time we're probably going to take Smite for some extra damage. And we have Omamori, so let's go to 5 energy, and things are going to start to go. We do play a lot of cards, so the Timekeeper is like our worst nightmare, but I'm feeling pretty good. So we just do it. I love Diva form so much here. It's so much different than the first time we ran it, but we got something going. And dare I say, it's a little faster this time too. We don't need the vaults. I will Vigilance, and we love the idea of enabling this Ritual Dagger. But really, we're waiting on Sands of Time. So give me a Halt, Crush Joints. That's a vulnerability. We're already taking no damage. Work this through. Don't want to see any of those in the future. We're going to take 2 damage, actually. So play this. And then, you know what? Give me a Safety for now. Because I want to be able to stall until I can kill you with Ritual Dagger. So we'll Halt, no Crush Joints. Sands of Time, Ritual Dagger. It's just that easy. I think we're in a good spot. These guys are tough to enable Ritual Dagger, but we'll see. Really don't think we care about Artifact. We super do not care about Ritual Dagger right now. You're doing 15 damage? It's a nasty turn. Just get one of them low so we can work it out. We want Diva Form out there. Diva Form turn 1 is really what we want, but you can't always get what you want, you know? Honestly, I think maybe we... It's a tough choice. You either Diva Form, defend Crush Joints, which leads to you taking 9 damage, or you defend Vaults. I think we want to Diva Form. As much as it pains me to say, we will take a little bit of damage, but be much safer in the future. So we love... Vigilance Empty Fist is just like win-win instantly. I don't think we're killing too many people this turn. 24 block is what we're looking for. I don't think it's 22. We'll just go Master Reality, and again, give me Safety. Safety allows us to get that Ritual Dagger going. If I could Vulnerable and then hit Ritual Dagger on the Timekeeper for like 100 damage, that's what I'm talking about. That's my dream. So, we don't have to play a Defend. But I like it to enable something like that. And then really, we're just going to try to maybe kill 2 of you next turn and leave 1 guy alive. But we'll see how it works. You know, it's not always up to us. So we're going to draw Empty Fist. So this is a win-win. Oh, actually, keep that up. So, kill you. Halt. We don't have a Joints, huh? No. So it's only going to be you next turn. Sure. I think you're already dead. Who cares? Okay, we got something real good going on here. I do like the idea of, like, Path to Victory drawing Sands of Time. Actually, I think I'm going to take it because I think Path to Victory can draw a lot of good stuff for us. Dude, I'll pay 128 gold for a relic that we're never going to use. This is a great guy to have Artifact against, but, you know, we have to draw it. Alright. It's a bit nasty. Hit me with a Diva form. Master Reality. Give me safety. We're going to draw something here. I think we like everything, so we'll just play fasting, knowing we're going to get hit pretty badly. And it, honestly, 17 damage. If you can't do anything about it, quit crying, right? Dude, if this hits anything, we're stoked. And then empty... Okay, get rid of all that. It's garbage. And then Empty Fist gives us a bunch of energy for free. We do want a defend. Well, you know what? Play a safety instead. And then Crush Joints enables the vulnerability. 60 damage. We're not going to get there. $30. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Totally fine. And Sands of Time is going to keep you honest. Okay. So enter Vigilance. We have Crushing Joints? No. Play Empty Fist. We get energy back. Okay. This is a good turn for intangibility, maybe. We're going to draw. We don't want to draw Ritual Dagger. So I think you get rid of everything so you shuffle the deck again. And then leave that as is because we'll get Ritual Dagger next turn. We have 5 energy back, though. So what do you want to do with that? Great question. 22. 20 damage. I'd rather just do it like that. It does end our turn. I think it's okay. We'd have to make you vulnerable to kill you this turn. So it would be something like, I mean, Vigilance, Empty Fist. I get that you might not understand what you're watching, not because it's complicated, but just because it's confusing and it's happening quickly. But I get it. And that's the important part, I think. Basically, again, I mean, I've said it 20 times now. We're entering and exiting stances constantly to just get free energy. So I think we definitely, I think we're okay with Calmness early, and then we'll cut through Fate, and we're trying to get to, not necessarily Vulnerability, we're trying to get to leaving Calmness. But if it can't happen, it can't happen. Against, I still think we want safety against you. Like, we're really trying to power up this Ritual Dagger. We have the advantage of fighting a single enemy. So, it's really nice for us to be able to... hold on. 21. We're not taking damage, which is hilarious. It's really nice for us to be able to stall until we draw Ritual Dagger on a turn with some lethality. Pretty good chance to draw Empty Fists. And either way, we're not losing anything here. We didn't get it. Or did we? We did. So we got our energy back. For what purpose? It's a pretty good point, actually, now that I think about it. Really just want the vulnerability on you so that we can start to work you down. Sands of Time, we're just holding it. Again, Sands of Time gets better over time as well. Cheaper over time, at least. 10 damage is completely irrelevant. So we want to draw. Enter Vigilance. Exit Vigilance. Halt, just to enable some more vulnerability. Then we'll hit you with the Sands of Time. And a strike, and a strike, and a strike. You're close. You're not there. You're not there, but you're close. And our deck's so freaking thin, we're shuffling it like every turn now. Why not? Might be able to get there. Definitely will be able to get there. We want to draw everything. I don't think we're gonna... Might as well play one of these. Yeah, this sucks. We want to shuffle again. Might be able to... I just don't want to accidentally kill you, as comical as that might sound. So we want Ritual Dagger back as soon as possible. Keeping the cards that enable you to draw things. Halt, Crush Joints. Can we draw? We can't draw. So we will hit you. We know we're drawing it next turn. So you're screwed, buddy. 52 damage. Got him. 52 HP, I should say. Bird-Faced Urn is interesting. We do play some powers. Not today. At some point, yes, but not today. I still... Well, where are we going next? One combat? I think we're better off with the smithing. The strength is not really what I need, you know? Path to victory being 0 every turn strikes me. And we do want to upgrade the vulnerability enabler as well, but we're kind of relying on warp tongs to do that for us. That's sort of what it's there for. All right. Well, you gotta love that. Start with vigilance. We got empty fist, which is exactly what you want. Play miracle, empty fist. Energy comes back. You're doing 10 damage. Let's start like this. Oh. Oh, getting the power for free. A power that gives us cheap block every turn. It's a dream comes true. Hold on. 12 block. We would like a little bit more block. Luckily, that's extremely easy to enable. Dude, this carrot, I knew it. Mega crit, they always bring the heat. Admittedly, I think some people probably would have thought like, hey. Yeah, just dust them. The game's so perfect. We don't want to add in another character that could mess things up. For right now, I'm like, you didn't mess up anything, dude. This character's a heck of a lot of fun. It's a great time. It's always dangerous to say stuff like this, because I don't know, I'm like, maybe people actually hate it. I'm recording the videos on the first day. Maybe they're like, the character's too easy. Maybe they're like, the character's too hard. I don't know. I've had a bit of both so far. I like it just lucky. Why not? And dude, I'll fight you. I will fight you. Just because Ritual Dagger is so unbelievably strong already. This is a horrible draw, though. As I'm sure you don't need me to tell you. Just an absolutely god-awful draw. That means all our good cards must be coming on this turn. That was not a good turn to play, our, oh, hold on, we definitely want this. To play the Miracle, we should have kept it. Now we're talking. Okay, so you are doing a lot. We only got 2 energy back, that's right. Thanks for the heal. Things are gonna get a little spiced. Okay, so we didn't draw a burn. Hey. This is spookier than I thought it would be. Don't do it, dude. We got a dream here. If you can make it happen. We got our 3 attacks in. Vulnerability plus Ritual Dagger, please. $22 damage. Good God. Lovely. Lovely. We gotta kill you. We could stall for Ritual Dagger, but that is very dumb, I think. I think we can make Meditate work. Okay, so we're oh, dude, that's so good. Thread and Needle. We're hoping for no combat, and we got no combat. We got at least 1 more combat coming back. Honestly, sure. It's a terrible overpayment, but what do we care? I think we unfortunately need to do that right now. We get to exhaust the card thanks to Meditate anyway. Okay, so just be not dumb. It's not that hard. Diva form, very helpful early. We got the vulnerability on him. Now it's just time to make it work. I think it's okay. Okay, what do we like? Vigilance? Here, now we're going. Empty Fist. Just lucky. Don't need it. Entering Calm is nice, but we don't want it for 0. Master Reality. This time, please give me Smite. You're doing 9 damage. It's nothing. Get rid of that. It's trash. Obviously, get rid of that. Keep this, though. And keep this. Why not? So we will strike. It doesn't really matter what we do. We're going to hold Sands of Time. It only gets cheaper. Just lucky.
Path to Victory is up next. But we can't draw anyway. Unless, no, that enters calm. So we might as well dump it. 57. 47. 39. We're at 22. Takes us to 35. I can live with it. This is the final turn. Halt. Crush joints. Sands of time. We're already there. Okay. Okay. Another long one. For sure. Good HP though. We know what we need. We know what we need to do on this one. Don't sweat it. Miracle, Diva form. It's just beautiful. Exhaust, these two. Now you're calm, and you don't have a curse in your deck anymore. Definitely do want the artifact. We got 7 cards we can play next turn. Feels good so far. 16 block per turn as well. Okay, now start with the just lucky. Tripath. Oh, we discarded it. Not that it matters, I guess. Honestly, we might as well just hit you. We got 5 cards this time. Start with the defend. And then a crush joints to vulnerable. We get to play 2 more cards. Empty Fist gives us energy. We're not going to take damage. We're going to take a little damage because you're getting stronger. But it's only going to take 1 plated armor, which is pretty good for having done 60 damage to you. Get rid of this. Everything else has to stay. Okay. So, Vigilance is good. Cut through Fate. Check this out. Sands of... Oh, is it just this turn? Okay. Not my finest move then. So we want to not take damage. We also want Master Reality plus safety, I think. I can live with that being up there. Take 2 damage, lose a plated armor. Still fine on artifacts. So I think this is a decent vault turn. Yeah. It has the added benefit of removing Vault from the deck, which might seem bad, but I think is actually fairly nice for us right now. Yeah, okay. So Halt Crush Joints is like a dream come true. Then we want to make sure we get another 12 blocks, so that's easily handled. We like that up there. Okay, easy turn, easy life. Did we play Ritual Dagger? No, it's just... It's been at the bottom a couple times in a row. Sands of Time? Sure. Why not, right? I think we do want to enter Calmness so that we can leave Calmness. We want to play 3 cards. Honestly... Now we start in Calmness on next turn. He's gonna heal. So this is a good turn to maybe, like, literally play nothing. And just ride out your debuffs. We don't want to waste any value here. Love it all. Okay. 39. It's free energy. Pretty good turn. 29 to just not really do much, to be honest. We don't fall behind there. Sands of Time is finally getting better. I think I made a grievous error not making it work for us faster. We really want to draw into Crush Joints so that we get vulnerability. You're doing 32 damage. It's 26. We're not quite gonna get there. Never mind. We only get 2 cards next turn, though.
So this is a big one. You definitely, I think, want a safety. Takes us to 26. And then following that, you really don't want to exit stance. I think applying a, well, the vulnerability is not that good, actually. But anyway, I think it's academic. Like, as long as we vulnerable, Ritual Dagger, he should be killed. So you would start with the Crushed Joints, which is... I thought it had already been enabled. That's my bad. Made a 0 cost card, cost 0. Feeling pretty good. Might as well hit him. So, you definitely like Empty Fist, Vigilance. You just gotta be careful on timing here. Crushed Joints, Ritual Dagger. He's on 41 HP. Now we're cruising. I think we're... if nothing else, I think our last deck was a little bit more wombo combo heavy, which is fine. Oh, dude, so good. This deck is a little bit more meditative, dare I say, and I think that's cool. I think that's cool in and of itself. Are we really not going to kill you this turn? There we go. Now we've shown 2 different approaches you could take. High damage and then energy plus draw. So let's see what we got going on this one. Not quite going to get that next level. Costs 1 less per switch stance this turn. Shuffle a beta into your draw pile. Add an omega to the bottom of your draw pile. What the heck does that mean? Either way, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. That was a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, I'll see you next time. See ya!